Many homeschool parents don't know where to get formal placement testing. They know grade level maths feel too hard, but are unsure of what to do. Even without formal placement testing, most parents know when their child is not able to do grade level math, and that realization brings a flood of questions to mind. Do I drop back? One or more grade levels? How many? Do I need to change curriculum? Spiral, or mastery approach? The decisions can be overwhelming. Hi, I'm Miss Beth of Math Mentor Tutoring. We've been a homeschool family since 2008, and I'd like to share some advice as an educator and a fellow homeschool mom. There are easily accessible resources for assessing your child's math level. Most homeschool math curricula offer free placement tests. I know the math curriculum that we use most of the time with our family, you just go to their website, download and print, and the download even includes an answer key and instructions for how to interpret the results. However, I'd like to speak a word of caution against using curriculum placement testing as your sole basis for determining your child's correct level of math. I do encourage you to get a full assessment in order to get the big picture. When a teen is struggling in math, assessments sometimes reveal gaps that go much further back than parents expect. It's not uncommon to see missing skills from 3 or 4 grade levels below, and sometimes even more. That discovery can feel alarming, and it often leads to a very reasonable question. Does this mean my teen needs to go back and redo elementary level math? While it's not time to put your teen back into elementary level curriculum, it is time to address those gaps. Because math is cumulative, missing foundational skills will continue to interfere with learning as math becomes more complex. So the skills do need to be rebuilt. The key difference is how that work is done. If a teen has gaps in 4th grade skills, that does not mean they need to be placed into 4th grade curriculum as an older student. For many teens, that kind of placement is discouraging at best, and for some, deeply humiliating. Instead, I encourage an approach I call parallel learning. Parallel learning means a student continues working in an age-appropriate math course while simultaneously rebuilding the specific foundational skills that are missing underneath. We are not repeating entire years of math. We are identifying the exact skills that broke down and repairing them intentionally. This approach respects both realities, that gaps matter and must be addressed, and that teens deserve age-appropriate presentation and forward momentum. When this process is intentional and guided, students make steady progress through foundational skills with pacing that reflects their individual needs rather than a fixed timeline. Some students move more quickly through earlier skills once understanding begins to build. Others need more time and repetition, especially when learning differences or long-standing gaps are involved. But I assure you, both paths are normal. The goal is not speed. The goal is stability. As missing skills are repaired, current math begins to make more sense. Mathematical reasoning becomes possible, confidence grows, and progress becomes more consistent. Most importantly, students stop feeling stuck between going backward and being overwhelmed. Rebuilding math foundations does not mean demoting teens to elementary textbooks. It means repairing what was missed, so moving forward finally feels possible. I wrote an article that goes into further detail about these concepts of rebuilding your child's foundation and parallel progress. I invite you to check it out. I'll place the link into the description. I'd love to chat with you about where your child is now and easily accessible ways to get your child assessed. You can contact me at mathmentortutoring.com. I look forward to hearing from you.